Live from WLNS-TV, this is 6 News This Morning.
Good morning, Mid-Michigan. Thank you so much for waking up with us. I'm Melissa Brennan.
And I'm Jorma Duran. We're here for you now at the 6 things to know about as you start your day. A positive test of Legionnaire's disease will close and keep students away from Lansing Community College's Health and Human Services building today. Officials confirmed an employee tested positive for the disease and say the cause of the bacteria is typically waterborne, so it's unknown how the worker contracted the infection. Safety officials say due to the unknowns of the situation, LCC will cancel class and take an abundance of caution as they investigate.
Dream MSU, along with other student organizations, will hold a rally on campus later today in an effort to raise awareness to issues that immigrant students face on a regular basis. It's scheduled to begin at 11 a.m. in the Hannah Administration Building, located at 426 Auditorium Road. Dream MSU is hoping to guide undocumented students to resources on campus that will help them succeed. They're also hoping to make safety a priority for everybody on campus.
Anti-impeachment advocates plan to protest at an open house hosted by U.S. Representative Elissa Slotkin later today. Leaders with Michigan Trump Republicans say Representative Slotkin is ignoring the voters from the 8th Congressional District who support President Trump and are resisting her support of what they call an impeachment hoax. They're also against what they call her radical socialized medicine agenda. The open house starts at 5:30 in Rochester Hills and is part of Representative Slotkin's Costs of Care tour, hoping to bring health care costs down nationwide.
Governor Gretchen Whitmer will be flipping flapjacks later this morning at a pancake breakfast to welcome Michigan's newest citizens. The event will be at the Parade Company in Detroit. The breakfast starts at 7:25 and then the naturalization ceremony will start at 10. Governor Whitmer will not only be the cook, but will speak and officially make many people new citizens of America.
If you're looking to sign up for health insurance, the time to apply is now.
The open enrollment period will run until December 15th for health plans that start in January of 2020. Veronica Gabriel joins us now live in studio. She's here for you with what experts are saying about this year's prices. Good morning, Veronica.
Mel, Jorma, good morning. While the federal penalty for not signing up for health insurance coverage under the Affordable Care Act has been lifted, coverage is still available right now for people to sign up for. If you're looking at individual health plans, you'll want to keep some information handy. For example, your yearly income, citizenship, home address, social security numbers, and employer information. Overall, Michigan insurers have lowered prices by about 2.5% going into 2020. This comes after a very modest rate hike in 2019. While prices are slightly down, enrollment is as well due to the removal of the healthcare mandate. In fact, enrollment is 20% lower than it was in 2016. This year, state officials say Michigan consumers will have a strong lineup of insurers to choose from, with the 4th largest number of insurers offering plans on the marketplace. For help signing up, you can head over to the Scene on 6 section of our website. We put a link for you there. Mel, Jorma, back to you.
Veronica, thank you. In 2018, for the 3rd straight year, police suicides outnumbered line of duty deaths.
167 officers took their own lives last year, and these numbers have spurred congressional lawmakers into action. As
DC's Raquel Martin reports, they say their bipartisan new bill will help reduce suicide deaths.
We need to be there for these men and women who put their lives on the line, who choose to wear blue.
Missouri Republican Josh Hawley says the federal government needs to do more to stop the growing number of police officers taking their own lives.
They face trauma, they are in tough situations, and then they don't have anywhere to go.
Hawley says suicide is now the leading cause of death for law enforcement, with 167 in 2018 alone. His new legislation could help find a solution by creating a national and anonymous database to track the patterns behind each death.
What they need to know is what kind of problems to look for.
Fellow Missouri Senator Roy Blunt says the information will save lives.
This is a problem we have to solve. These are people who stand between us and danger.
Several of the country's largest law enforcement groups are backing the plan. They say it'll shine new light on the trauma police officers experience nearly every day.
If we're going to bring resources, we need to understand the scope of the problem.
Nevada Democratic Senator Catherine Cortez Masto co-sponsors the bill. She says it's the first step to finding real solutions.
Focus on mental health or behavioral health, whatever it is that we have an understanding of what's causing this.
The House has introduced an identical bill. Hawley says he hopes both chambers will pass the plan soon. Here for you in Washington, Raquel Martin, 6 News.
Now, if you or anyone you know is struggling, you can call the number on your screen for 24-hour assistance. We've also posted resources for you on the Scene on 6 section of our website, WLNS.com.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather on the 6s, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance for whatever lies ahead.
Today we're waking up to temperatures that are in the lower 20s across the region. This is way colder than our average for this time of the year. Usually for this time of November, normal lows are closer to the mid-30s, and again this morning we're in the low 20s. It's 21 in Charlotte and Lansing, same thing for Hastings, 20 in Howell, Mason 22, 21 in Jackson. Hillsdale is currently down to 19 degrees. It is 20 over in Coldwater. Wind speeds, we have a westerly breeze developing around 3 to 7 miles per hour. That's enough to really impact wind chill temperatures. So notice in Lansing, we're actually feeling more like 12 degrees right now because of that 7-mile-per-hour breeze. Feels like 15 in Jackson and Mason, feels like 19 degrees down in Hillsdale. Precision cast wind chills taking us throughout the rest of today. It's going to take until late this morning and into the midday hours to see our wind chills rising into the mid-20s. During the afternoon, wind chills likely stay in the mid-20s with high temperatures only expected to reach the low 30s. Satellite and radar, clear skies for us. There's some lake effect to our north, also to our west. Winds are not strong enough to drag that into mid-Michigan today. So we'll wake up with sunny skies this morning, of course, once the sun comes up. Closer to midday and into the afternoon, few more clouds around as the wind direction begins to change. We'll see west-southwesterly winds, and that's going to help to kind of bring in a few clouds off of the lake. So we'll see our skies becoming partly cloudy later this afternoon. Your daily planner, sunny skies becoming partly cloudy. Will be near 31 degrees by noon, and then eventually seeing our highs near 34. Kind of sad for this time of the year because our normal low temperature, you guys, is 35.
That is sad.
But you know what's not sad?
What?
Today, the last
not
day.
sad.
It's not sad
Yes.
because this is our last little day with you for a while.
Yeah.
Our last show.
Yeah, we're excited.
Maternity leave.
Yes, I start maternity leave as
She
of
showed up this morning.
9 o'clock this morning,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I'm still here.
I know.
So
She made it.
Still doing
We weren't
it.
I
sure.
made it to my goal date.
I know.
Yeah.
And every day we didn't know if she would be here.
But she
Yeah.
did it all week.
Made it. That's what we've wanted.
Yep, due date is this weekend, so hopefully the baby girl wants to
Hopefully.
come.
She'll do it. All right, come on. Still ahead. A pair of socks could be worth $2 million. We'll tell you who they belong to in our Money Watch report.
And then later we'll tell you about several events happening today honoring veterans in our local area.
Time is now 6:08. Here's a live view over Hillsdale. We'll see you after the break.